Pokemon cards. Love them, hate them, scalp them. They are definitely something interesting to go for in 2026. And you might be thinking, wow, that's weird. Why are you just starting? Well, let's get through that. Over the last, I would say, month, maybe a little over a month, I've been trying to learn the game more. So what that means is, like, for example, for the last 5, 6, 7 years of my life, I've been you said 6, 7. I've been playing mainly Call of Duty. And that's it. For example, I bought Saints Row the 3rd Remastered, a game I played as a kid, to replay through it. And recently, for mine and my fiance's anniversary, we have bought a Nintendo Switch. Now, the reason why this is relevant is because with a Nintendo Switch, I like the idea of Pokemon. I always have. I played it as a kid. My first game was Sapphire. I have a lot of good memories sitting on Game Boy Color, hiding it from my parents, you name it. And it was just super fun, you know? And with the Nintendo Switch specifically, right, you can keep the Pokemon, you can transfer them to Pokemon Home, you name it right now. So it feels like it has more value than, like, just trying to emulate it, for example, because there's a whole thing on Twitter over Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green. Because, oh, you could just emulate it, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I'll be buying Fire Red and Leaf Green and doing a shiny hunt for my first time ever. So, but Pokemon cards have came up because I started playing Pokemon Sword with my fiance. And we are doing a Nuzlocke. It hasn't ended just yet. We are at the very end of the game by now. Like, after the first day, on her Facebook Reels, or wherever they call them, she started getting many Pokemon card like videos, whether it was at vendors, you name it. So this all stemmed from my Nintendo Switch getting, so that's great. I'm going to tell you about our first couple times trying to get packs, because it has been very interesting. You know, for me and my fiance, we thought in the area we lived, we've seen Pokemon cards before, so it should be easy. It should be fine, right? And we were really wrong. Extremely wrong. We have a Walmart like 10-20 minutes from us, so we go there first, right? And we don't find anything. And I mean, these shelves looked like a raccoon ran through them. It was insane. We said, okay, so we need another area. Our next area was a Target that was also nearby. I would say another like 5-10 minutes away. So we went there, walked in, we walked around the store. Some guy tried to sell us a phone. That was fun. And then we finally found the Pokemon cards, but it was at a Target. At this Target, what was weird is not only were there not Pokemon cards, but instead of like looking like it was ravaged, I don't know how you say it, we were looking at it and like I was checking price tags, and where the Pokemon stuff should have been, it's like they like put overstock of like random cards there, just like on the outside looking in. So like that was cool. So of course the fiance is not feeling it because she's like, oh my god, this is insane. After that, we decided to go to a whole different town, right? Okay, we have either scalpers or something here, right? So let's go to a whole different town. And so that's what we did. And upon going there, we went to another Walmart. And that Walmart also looked like a pack of hyenas had sex on the shelf. It was crazy, actually. You know, at least keep it clean. Shit. Anyway, so the fiance was feeling really down, extremely down by this point. I want to say there was a 4th place before this, but I just cannot recall. AKA, that means we went there and we were disappointed, but the fiance was furious. Not because she, you know, of course the one time she wants to start maybe looking and collecting a little bit of something, right? It's just nowhere to be found. Just nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. It's insane. So we went to a Walgreens that was out there in that other town because the fiance kept saying, oh, well, at my job I have these Pokemon cards. After looking at pictures of them, I don't know if they're like remade Pokemon cards or something, but they just don't look legit, right? We found 2 packs at this random Walgreens, right, for these cards I'm showing now. So we bought 2 packs. At the time, we didn't know that these are kind of ones you want to avoid, but literally we wanted anything to get her started. The reason why is she wants to collect Eevee or Eeveelutions. We bought these and I don't think anything cool came from them besides a lot of energies and 2 like I want to call them reverse hollows. I'm learning like Pokemon slang, so bear with me. I don't remember the exact ones we got, but that's how that day ended after driving a shit ton and being super disappointed. We just didn't get any evolutions, nothing. She did get a Yamper card and she was really excited about it. So of course this is now awoken a demon because now we want more. So there's a local game store by us and we decided to go over there, see what they have, right? And they sell more OG cards, I would say. And so when we were there, we decided to pick up, obviously, I just told you she wanted evolution, so we picked up this bundle, which, by the way, gave us like 8 packs, gave us a Radiant Eevee card, a Radiant Eevee pen, and like this game mat for, obviously, Pokemon. Like, but it was still really sick. I ain't gonna tell you how much we spent on it because we spent an ungodly amount on it. It was the perfect way to start her collection of Eevees. I mean, it's a shiny Eevee, for crying out loud. Like, you cannot lose there. So we open them. I think we got a couple good cards out there. If I remember to show you guys pictures, I'll put them up here. So after that day, we went to a mall that's like 20-30 minutes away from us because we know there's a GameStop there. We know there's Target there, you know, so we decided to go looking. And of course, Target has scalped out the ass. GameStop is selling really, really expensive ones, but, you know, nothing basic. But what was cool is they were selling like individual cards. And when we were walking down this mall, we found this, like, I want to call it a little bit of everything store. It was just like this funny, goofy, like, area. And we went in there. And we're just looking around, and then the fiance asks, hey, do you guys happen to have any Pokemon cards? And they're like, no, but there's this other store, I think the chick said that my sister runs, that you can go to. And so, of course, we went to it. And we found some packs. They're a little more expensive, but we did buy a couple of packs. We bought one that was like Japanese for $4.50, came with 5 cards, which I don't regret buying. We found a $9 pack for an Eevee. It came with also a little Pokemon card pack as well as like coin. Honestly, cool, whatever, collectors. And then there was another $9 pack, so we said, fuck it, we'll grab it. I mean, there's literally no cards near us, so we'll take it. We pulled a couple good things. Maybe I'll have a picture. Was it a couple good things? Was it only one good thing? I don't remember. But yeah, so besides that, we didn't necessarily get too much. Oh, but she was selling like really cool like Pokemon cards, like, and binders, obviously, that you could just sell. You know, the fiance is wanting to collect evolutions. I didn't know what I wanted to collect yet. I think I'm gonna try to collect more so shiny Pokemon that are in cards. I think that would just be really sick. So my fiance snuck and bought me 2 of them. So there's our collections, and that's our journey so far. It is insane how bad this is. You know, imagine being a kid and you want to play Pokemon. Oh my god, you're fucked. But remember, it's a beautiful day to play video games. I just wanted to tell the story because I thought it was cool. Bye-bye.